So Matt's been using our CRM for pretty much exclusively, kind of since he started. And I would like for you, Matt, if you don't mind, to share a little bit about your experience and how it helps you just run your business better.
Sure. I think I started last year when I realized that we got all of the CRM capabilities for that $2.99 a month. I said, give me everything. I was an avid Salesforce user, so for me to set up my business so that it's easier to run, I take advantage of almost everything SeoSamba offers. And I think if I kind of broke it down into 3 key things that I use that I think could maybe be helpful. Because when somebody makes a phone call, their information's automatically put into the CRM. So I'll share my screen real quick. If you want to stop me at any point, stop me and ask questions. Can everybody see my screen?
Yes.
Yep, got it.
Okay. So, the first thing I'll show you is I wanted to be able to easily work from the road. So when somebody makes a phone call, I get a notification from the app on my iPhone that the person that called most recently has been added to the CRM. So I pull my phone out immediately if I didn't get the call. If I happen to miss it, I pull my phone out, I click on their name. It pops open this screen where I have an SMS option, which is the MedSafe. Oh, you can't?
No.
Well, let me.
Is there something across the top that says you share this?
There we go.
Where you can do entire screen. I'm still not seeing it.
Okay.
There we go. Now I see.
Okay, good. So this is the SeoSamba app. So like I said, when somebody calls, it pops up a notification that this person has been added to your CRM. So when I open this, I can click on their name. It opens up this screen where I can see I've got the texting capability. And then when I pop it up, there's this canned response button. So what I've done is I've gone in and I've built out all of my canned responses. So with one click, I can say, thank you for calling. I'm helping somebody else. If I happen to take the call, but I'm on the road going to take pictures of a car and we talked about a total loss or a diminished value, with one click of a button, I can say, it was great to talk to you. Here's my email address. Send me whatever we talked about. And then depending on what type of appraisal they need, I've got all the sample reports that Dave gave us. They're hidden on my website so that I have links to them. So with one click of a button, I can zap somebody a link so they can see a sample. So that literally saves me so much time because when I get back to my desk, I really don't have anything to do because I've already followed up with them with just a couple clicks of a button. That's probably one of the biggest communication things that I use with SeoSamba. The canned responses, you can have as many as you want. I didn't copy and paste all of them, but you can scroll down and basically if you keep track just for a week of what you're most often sending to somebody, then go in and build them out, it could be a huge time saver. If we go back into, and let me get the actual system back up here. If we go back into the system, I think the next thing for me is booking business. That's obviously, the leads coming in are great, but we want to turn them into a paying customer. So, this is what the platform looks like that keeps everybody's information. I think the things I use most in here is this life cycle stage and the lead source. So if they're actually calling and they're interested in an appraisal, I turn them from not assigned to a lead. And then once they pay, I turn them into a customer. And the reason I like that is I like to do consistent follow-up because I find that people often put us on the back burner. So I want to stay in their face until they turn into a paying customer. And one thing I was able to do is with these filters, I can just go in here and tell it to only show me my open leads that have not turned into a customer. And I've got that entire list right there. Now, as far as follow-up, you can see some of them have email addresses, some of them only have phone numbers. But what's nice about the platform is I can select every single one of those leads, and then with a couple clicks of a button, type out one text message and hit send, and it goes to every single one of them. So I've just touched all 25 people asking, hey, are you ready to go to the next step, in about 30 seconds. So that's a huge time saver as well. I think the third and last thing I would show you that was really important to me and has helped me not only track my business but forecast is going in and looking at once I build an opportunity, depending on what kind of appraisal somebody wants, I can go in and track where they sit in the sales process. So like this, I've got $3,800 sitting here, and people that I've sent proposals to, they just haven't signed them and paid yet. Once they sign them and pay, and that's the piece I wanted to show you, is if I have myself built in here so I can do tests. If I look at mine, and let's just say I wanted a total loss appraisal. The quoting capability in here is really nice. And I worked with Alyssa to get this built out last November and December. But once you have an opportunity in here, then you can actually go in and create a quote. So I'll call it my total loss quote. And you'll see just with a couple clicks, it all pre-populates with my information. I loaded my product catalog so I can add a product. This is a total loss appraisal. So I just click on it and hit add to product. It's got the pricing already built in there. If there's a discount we talked about, I can add in a discount, and then I can click sign, and let's see if I can move this little thing, save and send. So with maybe just a few clicks, you can build, send, and track a quote.